It is Sunday afternoon. You know what time that means. So I'm going to get this shirt out of some folks. I will be right back and we will get this show on the motherfucking road. Yellow and Bastage, both of you, welcome to the show. Got this all shut out now. We will give it a couple of minutes here before we get everything rolling. As you can see on the screen, opening up with women's action right out the gate. Minerva, welcome to the show. As you can see, up first in this women's four-way match. But I have taken up enough time. I said we got a hell of a show today. Our women kicking off the action. We're going to get on with the show. And we are live in Richmond, Virginia, home of Sunday Sacrifice. Jake Bagwell, welcome to the show. As you can already see, jam-packed house here today. Angelita Utaker, welcome to the show as well. Said we are opening up with the women's fatal four-way elimination match with Minerva, Lily Rage, Amber Young, and Wrestling Mama. Who do you have? Place your bets. Jack Bayou, welcome to the show. Aha, hashtag AOBA, huh? Said you have to know all four of these women fully aware that right now the path to the Intercontinental title is wide open, so you know they all have to be looking to make a stand here tonight. Caleb James, welcome to the show. As well, Almar Wolf, welcome to the show. Of course, going with Minerva. Blazed Radio, welcome. Great to see you here, brother. But here we go, down to ringside for our opening contest. This is a women's fatal four-way match. And it is being contested under elimination rules. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 135 pounds. She is Daddy's little psycho, Lily Rage. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show. That she is. Robert Michette, welcome as well. Great to see everyone here on this afternoon. Of course, Lily Rage, the daughter of Frozen Rage, just had a one-night return in New York. So all you fellows can look, but remember, you might pull back a stump where your hand was. Mrs. U-Taker, welcome to the show. And her first opponent on her way down to the ring, weighing in at 150 pounds, Amber Young. As I was saying before the women started coming out, our current Intercontinental Champion, Ivy Pine, right now does not have a number one contender. She will be in action later tonight. But you know, each of these women have got to have that in mind already, that they want to be the one to step up. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on her way down, weighing in at 243 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated, the mighty Minerva. Of course, Minerva and her partner Susie the Elf, unsuccessful in capturing the Ravishing Pair titles in a match where Susie is still recovering from an injury. Oh, I am very sure it's 5 o'clock somewhere, dammit. If not, it's close to fucking up for beer 30. mighty Minerva getting set now to own the ring, already looking at her competition before glancing out at the fans. Hey, there we go. We're drinking on UK time. And ladies and gentlemen, the last competitor on her way to the ring, weighing in at 160 pounds, she is Wrestling Mama. Of course, Wrestling Mama, my sister. So definitely will be interesting to see what she can do here as well. She's been not as active recently here in Sacrifice. As we see each one of the competitors sizing up their competition here, getting ready for action. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Quick clothesline attempt by Lily, but nowhere to go. Huge Polish hammer there by Minerva in response. As Amber Young immediately taking down Wrestling Mama, but Wrestling Mama fighting back. I will try and keep up with this action as best I can, folks. As you see Minerva, feat of strength already, taking advantage of the weight of Lily here for that squatting suplex. Meanwhile, on the floor, Wrestling Mama taking Amber over, dropping her face first on the steps. Holy shit! The women trying to tear each other apart, and we're 30 seconds into the damn match. Quick European uppercut there by Lily. Now series of forearms staggering Minerva. Meanwhile, on the floor, Amber and Wrestling Mama trading the advantage back and forth. Running elbow drop to the chest of Minerva from Lily. Now trying to work on that shoulder, maybe negate some of that power advantage that Minerva's going to have over everyone else in the competition. Meanwhile, Amber taking Wrestling Mama face first into the table. Or, you women can feel free to put someone through that fucking table. I will not mind. Minerva stomping down on the ribs of Lily here, working on the small, the back, and the core. Well, Amber tastes the apron there, courtesy of Wrestling Mama. Now double knees to the spine from Minerva. Just looking to torture Lily into the cover one, and only a 1 count. Meanwhile, Wrestling Mama slamming Amber kind of chest and face first into the apron. And again, Minerva just an all-out assault on Lily here. Amber finally coming in to break it up, and with a quick shot there to get the advantage. Minerva catches that kick, goes right there, and there's another Polish hammer dropping Amber here. Now right back over to Lily. Minerva standing tall in this contest so far. Setting up Lily. High cross bomb connects into a cover, and Wrestling Mama breaks it up for some reason. Amber with a quick drop toe hold onto Wrestling Mama. As Lily comes up, quick takeover there on Minerva. Again, looking to take care of that size advantage. Big kick from Amber. Now Lily trying to set up Minerva in the corner here. What does she have in mind? Exploder suplex into the turnbuckles. Meanwhile, Amber takes the drop into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. Now Lily throwing Minerva over the top rope, following her out to the floor. As Amber clotheslines Wrestling Mama out there to join them. Quick basement DDT there by Lily, and Amber going right after Minerva, walking right by Lily. But now Minerva scoops her up, hot shot right on the apron. And here goes Lily and Minerva yet again. The biggest woman in the match and the smallest woman in the match, mixing them up. Now Amber and Wrestling Mama looking to get back involved here as well, but really both of them just taking a beating for trying as Amber tastes the post. And for a second time. Meanwhile, in the ring, Lily setting up Mama belly to belly, and Mama is out. So Lily with the first elimination here is now both her and Amber team up on Minerva. Minerva thrown back in the ring, Lily on the apron. That alliance being short-lived now. Amber rolls to the floor. Lily now going right after Amber, setting her up, explode her into the turnbuckles again. And again now Lily setting up Amber here, has her hooked. No, Amber saw it coming, back heel trip to get out. Now tying up the legs here of Lily, working right on those knees. Lily though with a quick arm drag, Minerva finds her way back in, immediately tees off on Amber. Lily might have been going for a double arm suplex. All three women now just throwing shots on each other. Now Lily going after Minerva. Big double axe handle making a pair. Spear into the corner. And there's the reverse elbow. Staggers Minerva but doesn't put her down. But now Lily throws her over the top rope, back out to the floor, following her down here. Amber now finally making her way back to her feet as well. Lily's rolling Minerva under that bottom rope, elbow drop to the head. And then a hangman's leg drop right across the throat. Amber tried to get involved, but Minerva saw her coming in, quick jab. And again, all three women swinging on anything that moves. Big Polish hammer there by Minerva. European uppercut to follow up on Amber, but misses with that Polish hammer for Amber here. Now Amber setting up Minerva. Powerbomb, stacks her up. And immediately into a Boston Crab, but Minerva right by the ropes. Bad ring positioning by Amber. Now Amber rolls her over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5. Amber went for that kick on Lily, but Lily saw it coming. Big forearm to answer. And now a little turnabout fair play, locking up the knees of Amber and stomping down on him. Now Lily softening up the legs there for a moment and already measuring Amber. Could it be another belly to belly? Has her hooked. Amber going dead weight looking to avoid it. And she does, and now a double team by Minerva and Amber. Strange to see those two working together, definitely. And very short-lived now as Amber teeing off on Minerva every shot she can muster here. Now has Minerva up, double arm pile driver, putting her down. Into a cover, 1, 2, and 3, and we are down to 2. As now, wait a minute, out of nowhere from behind, Amber with the submission. Lily, you can see her legs flailing here, trying to get out. Amber finally releases the hold, maybe not getting enough pressure as she wanted there. Now a series of elbows right to the top of the head. You know, Amber looking to rebound from that street fight loss she had at Global Warfare. Now big kick making a pair, other side of the leg, but Lily comes right back. Big drop kick out of nowhere. rolling neck breaker catching Amber there. And Lily turns her into the Boston Crab. Amber close to the middle of the ring. Finally, Lily releases the hold and going upstairs. I was going to say the damage might be done, but Lily looking for more punishment. Big elbow right to the heart of Amber. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Great match by all 4 women, bringing high impact from the start of the match. Now you see from the replays here, that fireman's carry into the side kick right over the temple. And there Lily with the exploder on Minerva. And another one for Amber. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Lily Rage. As you see your dad, Frozen Rage, in the chat, proud papa moment. Congratulations once again to Lily. As we get ready for our next match, it's going to be a tornado tag in the men's division. Elimination rules. And the way this comes about is the beatdown crew hasn't made very many friends around here. A lot of people lining up to take shots on them. But of course, we need new tag team contenders as well. Right now, the path wide open. So we will see if one of these teams can step up and take that next step to facing off against the Steel City Committee. We have the family, the Beatdown Crew, and former tag team champions, the Bastard and the Cunt. Who do you have? Place your bets. And of course, as it goes every week, if you like what you've been seeing already, hit that thumbs up button. And by some chance, if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. As you see, Mrs. Utaker and Jake both going with the Bastard and the Cunt, with Bastard being part of their stable. Minerva already calling out, Ruthless forever, forever ruthless. Definitely the former champs seem to be the favorite among the audience here. All 3 of these teams, you know, the Beatdown Crew for weeks were being challenged by Omar and Bastage. And of course, before they debuted in the ring, attacking Shadow Press and leaving him laid out. So, you know, there are personal lines all along this event. But here we go down to ringside. The following tag team event is a 3 corners elimination match. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 559 pounds. On the left, Brandon Ace. On the right, Michael Carter. They are collectively known and represent the Beatdown Crew. Of course, these two men, along with Shino, Malice, and Judgment, wreaking havoc around the company. Finally getting a little bit of come up into global warfare. As you see the two men taking the ring. Not very popular at all with the crowd, and you can tell, look at them, they don't give a shit. Jake Bagwell still with a little bit of a grudge against them. Of course, he will be in action later tonight, as he will be in the main event getting his rematch. But that's later on. Right now, the next team on their way down to the ring. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 475 pounds. As you saw on your screen, this originally was Shadow Press. Always gives me the fucking creeps when they do this shit. His tag team partner, that voodoo witch doctor, Jack Bayou. They are collectively known as the Family. The Family, who's been having kind of a series of matches with Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Both teams at 1-1 now in that between those two. So you can expect a rubber match at some point down the road. I'm quite sure of that. Because nobody likes a fucking tie. As we see Jack Bayou almost look like he's having fucking convulsions in there, damn it. So it gives me the fucking creeps when they do that shit. And ladies and gentlemen, the final team on their way down. The first man on his way down. He is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. Representing the Ministry of Mayhem, he is the Bastage. His tag team partner representing Ruthless Incorporated, he is Omar Wolf. They are collectively known as the Bastard and the Cunt. See Bastage not bringing his belt out here with him. Of course, we had seen the Beatdown Crew swipe the title before, so maybe a preemptive measure keeping it locked away right now. Of course, the Bastard and the Cunt, former dominating duo tag team champions. You know that they have got to have those title reigns set in their sights here for another run. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Big boot by Bastards right away, taking out Shadow Presses. Omar going right after Michael Carter. Brandon Ace immediately taking the offensive here over Jack Bayou, but Bayou reversing. The Bastage bringing the power game, sit down powerbomb and a pin right away. Not even a 1 count. Carter trying to get the advantage on Omar, but Omar fighting back immediately. Big right hand by the Bastard. Right now, the Bastard and the Cunt standing tall. But a big spear by Shadow Press cuts that in half. Now Brandon Ace, show of strength, lifting up Bayou into a power bomb. But in the middle of the ring, Shadow Press with the ankle lock. Has the Bastard all tied up, going to work on him. The Bastard rolling away from some of the pressure, using his other leg to kick his way out of it. Meanwhile, on the floor, open hand bear claw strikes there by Omar. But now eats a right hand there in retaliation, but coming back with a headbutt of his own. And again, those open hand strikes and spinning back fist. Omar with the lethal strike combinations. Meanwhile, the Bastard sends him across, sends Brandon Ace across the damn ring. But already, ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one, as Omar Wolf busted open. Michael Carter walked in the ring right into a spear. Now the Bastard's right after Jack Bayou from that pump handle, takes him up and back down face first. Cover, but Shadow Crest right there to break it up. Meanwhile, Omar going right back after Michael Carter as the cutter rolls him into the submission here. Quick escape though by Carter. Meanwhile, the Bastard's trying for the pin on Shadow Crest, but immediately broken up by Jack. But Brandon Ace gets him from behind, takes him around face first to the mat. Meanwhile, the Bastard dropping down Shadow Press into the armbar. The champ on all cylinders. Meanwhile, Omar belly to back suplex and then right into that lariat, turning Carter inside out. And now wait a minute, he has Brandon Ace up. Full moon torture rack. Brandon Ace in trouble. And Brandon Ace taps out as Shadow Press is pinned by Omar Wolf. The Bastard and the Cunt standing tall. Immediately capturing the advantage here. Now Carter with a big clothesline on the Bastard. As Bayou now series of kicks into the chest of Omar. Carter's series of right hands right on the face. Of course, we already know busted Omar open. Try and do the same to the champ. So the Bastard and the Cunt, the only full team left remaining here. Now wait a minute, hanging chokehold. Omar immediately breaks that up there, saving his partner. Jumping flatliner puts down Bayou, and Carter looking to take advantage of it. Now it looked like he was trying to take out, Carter was trying to take out Bayou, but Omar interrupted it. It was like Omar wants it for himself. And Jack Bayou taps out. Meanwhile, the Bastard's going right after Carter. Has him locked in a vice. Now Carter's quick series of elbows getting himself free. As Omar's show of strength, modified version of the train wreck, what we normally see from his ruthless partner D-Train. And now, wait a minute, Omar full moon torture rack on the big man, Carter. And Carter taps out. So dominant showing and clean sweep for your winners, the Bastard and the Cunt. Dominant display by the former tag team champions, showing why they say they should be back in that title hunt. And there you see Omar already saying it. Taking every elimination. Definitely a very impressive showing, to say the least. As we get ready for our next match, it is a triple threat elimination. And at the same time, it is faction warfare. You know there's always a faction battle somewhere coming up. We have Shino Malice of the Beatdown Crew, Scuzz from the Ministry of Mayhem, and War from Salagia. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets here, I'm going to go ahead and shout out some other great communities around the area. I'm talking channels here like ASWF. Of course, you're going to find them on the Altered Arcade Network with JJ Savvy, bringing you the action, otherwise known as Fireproof Lowlife or Adam Guerin. Take your pick. Then, of course, Mark Caliber 17, channel by the same name, bringing you Commonwealth Wrestling, as well as some Mortal Kombat, a little bit of variety spiced up around. And you can find him on both Twitch and YouTube. Then, of course, we have Elite Extreme Women, brought to you by Susie the Elf. All women's action constant here. Jake Bagwell going with Scuzz. Yellow saying no one wins, watch 'em burn. And then, of course, we do have another great channel, one of the originals for my watching at least. Cowboy John bringing you lightning strikes action. Of course, on the network of Cowboy John. But maybe you want a little bit of a break from wrestling. You want to change a pace. Then be sure to check out my daughter, Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some Dead by Daylight. You might get some Friday the 13th. Some Kingdom Hearts 3. World of Tanks. You never know what she's going to throw on there for you to catch. But on those notes, I will throw some more shout-outs later. We are heading back down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match under elimination rules. On his way down to the ring first, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, weighing in at 261 pounds, it's Scuzz! Scuzz, who has been right on the cusp of breaking through on more than one occasion, looking to use this faction warfare opportunity to springboard himself, up into some title discussions. Of course, tonight's main event, the international title between Jake Bagwell and Johnny Crow. Scuzz has got to be looking at that as well as the world title. Of course, both being held. Of course, right now the world title being held by his stablemate, the Bastage. Jake with a chance to recapture the Intercontinental, or International. So we could have some interstable warfare here soon. Minerva and Omar will talk about Zerk being so pale. Hashtag big meat for Zerk. But ladies and gentlemen, the first competitor on his way to the ring, weighing in at 287 pounds, representing the Beatdown Crew, he is the God of Violence, Chino Malice. For Chino Malice surprising the world, being announced as a member of the Beatdown Crew at Global Warfare. Definitely shows they have done their homework. They have gone after people to make an immediate impact. Several veterans in the group, Chino Malice being one of them. And ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor on his way to the ring, representing Salagia. His weight is unknown, but he's a big son of a bitch. This is War! Of course, War, a former world heavyweight champion, would love to get an opportunity to regain that title after failing to get it back from Caleb James. Oh, Jake already saying Malice ain't that bad. Of course, they had some brief encounters during that 8-man elimination tag match. Wait a minute. Them fucking sirens again. Jesus fuck, and they're really loud this time. Fuck! And there's the bell. Scudge charged across right into a big boot from War. Pop-up fastball punch to Chino Malice. The former champ standing tall for the moment. Then immediately taken over by Chino as soon as I say that. Now War going after Chino Malice. Chino catches the leg, back heel trip on War. And now Chino with a half crab on the former champ, middle of the ring. War able to push his way out of it. But Scuzz immediately takes advantage. Big clothesline staggers War, but doesn't put him down. Bicycle kick, though, puts down Scuzz. But then Chino immediately right back after War, but Scuzz hits both men. Big spine buster onto War, and then a wicked clothesline on Malice. Now another kick, and then Chino getting choked in the corner by Scuzz. While a lot of the roster have been concerned with the Beatdown Crew, Scuzz is concerned with having a beer and beating somebody up. Chino, though, caught. Wheelbarrow suplex there. Malice now brought back up, almost like a double team. Big backbreaker by Scuzz, and Malice rolls to the floor, leaving definitely the two powerhouses in the ring. Big spear to the small, the back on Scuzz. War, you know, has got to be softening up that core for the Chaos Eater. But Scuzz now fighting back. Tried for a double leg. War stuffed it. Now War in for a quick cover here. One, and only a 1 count. Now front face lock there. And wait a minute. Chino and War working together, taking out Scuzz. But immediately, as soon as that was done, Shino turning on War. Ground and pound now. Big forearm shots right to the side of the face. Now Shino picking him up. Went for the punch, but War ducks under. Shot to the ribs of his own. But Shino with the Uranagi slam, putting War down anyway. But now here comes Shino and Scuzz. Scuzz with that Cobra clutch. Into a slam. Now brought up here, big forearm, knee lift, and then a huge punch puts down Shino. We don't see Scuzz leave his feet very often, but when he does, it is effective. Nothing pretty or fancy, just a straight right hand to the jaw. Now War going after Shino Malice. Scuzz trying to move in as well, but War catches him. Reverse slam, putting Scuzz down face first, and War hits the referee. Referee quickly trying to make his way back up as Shino teeing off on War here. Immediately now going back to, oh, and Shino goes downtown. 1, 2, and 3. Scuzz eliminated after the low blow by Shino Malice. Now big slam there by Shino right into the cover on War. 1, 2, and no, just after 2, War kicking out himself. Shino in control of this match after that low blow. You see Scuzz finally pulling himself up. But now War measuring Shino has him up. Middle of the ring, Chaos Eater. Shino rolls right by the ropes here. Can Shino grab the ropes? 2, and 3. No, he cannot. And Shino's still barely moving. There you see earlier in the match, War trying for the pinfall on Scuzz early. And then Scuzz, who right here, quick shot to the jaw, put down Malice. Trying for the pin himself, just at 2. And there you see that low blow. Caught as everything you can get on that, and then right to the cover. Hand in the face, completely disrespectful pin. Of course, you can't say much about respect after you didn't hit the guy in the balls. But there you see at the end the Chaos Eater planning Shino. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Salagia's own War! Back on the winning track. The question will remain, can he continue to build momentum to move forward here? Oh, and Jake already commenting some shots about Malice. And I never put predictions in there, Yella. I just call the action as it happens. And speaking of action, we got Judgment against Caleb James. Another faction battle. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to shout out some other great channels in the area here. Channels like Global Wrestling Affliction. You're going to find that on the Fractured Reality Studios Network. Your host, Caleb James. Wait, what the? What the fuck? Security getting laid out here by two men. What in the fuck? I thought we just got done with this beatdown crew shit. God damn it. Well, there's more security going to try to get this under control. I'm still going to shut out some channels. I'm paying security to do their job. So I'm going to do mine. Of course, another great channel in the area will be on tomorrow night, was on Friday night. You can also catch him on Wednesdays. I'm talking about your boy Blaze McCoy, bringing you Leaning Towards Death action on the Blaze Radio Network. But then, of course, you also have to check out the King and Queen of the Maverick tournaments. Of course, you're going to find that in Maverick Championship Wrestling, so be sure to watch that great action with D-Train and the boys. And then one of my favorite channels to keep an eye on, I don't say much, but I always love watching it, Monstar Factory Entertainment. Bringing you Monstar Factory Wrestling, which is a blend of created superstars today, along mixing them up with industry superstars, so a great blend there. And then you can always check out Cooking with Chef Sean on the same station. Of course, yesterday just having Confessions from the Kitchen with Sean himself. And then, of course, the man you just saw in the ring, I'm talking about Scuzz, bringing you one of my favorite time frames in the world, and I'm talking about the 80s, where the hair was big and the clothes were small. Then you gotta check out Midwest Pro Wrestling on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. As I mentioned, Mark Mayhem bringing the action, otherwise known as Scuzz. But on that note, we got someone here pulling the mask up. What the fuck? I'm waiting to see. Someone get a camera crew in there, get closer, get a shot up of that mask. I want to know who's under that. No, move closer if you got to. Damn, don't you know how to work a zoom button? Fuck. The hell am I paying you for? Oh, I'm not paying you yet? Good, you're fired. Someone get that camera and figure out who the hell that is. And god damn it, they got that mask back down in time. Son of a bitch. Now, security getting things underway. We are going to head back to ringside. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds, representing the Beatdown Crew, he is the Puppet Master, Judgment! Judgment, another surprise member of the Beatdown Crew, showing himself this past Sunday, 1 week ago. there we see Judgment, a veteran of the industry. Has not had the best luck here, but looking to turn that around. Maybe that's part of the reason of aligning himself with the Beatdown crew. He has yet to return any calls for any comments about his membership. Now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 224 pounds, and what the fuck, he's got the belt! He is not the world champion, but Caleb James making off with the belt, having some fun at Bassage's expense. Oh, there is going to be hell to pay for that. Oh, Caleb having fun at the Bassage's expense. You know he is not going to be happy. And here we go. Brandon Ace, welcome to the show. Quick go behind waistlock by Caleb James takes Judgment down. Tosses Judgment aside. Caleb is the former world champion. You know, he does have a rematch down the road. I guess he was trying to be a little preemptive with that. And Judgment just slapped the taste out of his mouth. Immediately taking advantage. Big vertical suplex has him up. Takes him down. Caleb now rolls his way back up, but Judgment immediately on the offensive side. Backbreaker. And there we go. Caleb out of nowhere. Quick super kick and then the German. Now Caleb's series of knee strikes to the side of the jaw. Oh, wait a minute. Dragon screw. Caleb taking over. Judgment now coming back. Big clothesline takes Caleb down. Judgment looking to make a statement against the former heavyweight champion. But Caleb now big elbow shot. Ket finds the mark and then clotheslines Judgment to the floor. Bassage looks like he's laughing, but I don't think he's too amused. Now Caleb big scoop slam driving Judgment right onto the apron. Bringing him up again, duck under, big clothesline by Judgment, putting Caleb down. Judgment knows, I mean, Caleb may not be the world champion, but being a former world champion, Judgment, if Judgment can get a win, he knows that'll elevate himself in the rankings and give him some more standing room. Now Caleb thrown across the way, Judgment following him over. Now big scoop up. And Judgment measuring Caleb. Holy shit! just throwing Caleb like a fucking lawn dart into the ring post. Now going to town on him here, belly to back on the floor. Caleb in trouble now. Another big clothesline from Judgment. Still holding his head and neck after that lawn dart move. Big boot by Judgment staggers Caleb. Now another backbreaker. Judgment focusing on the head and body of Caleb. You know, has to be setting him up for that verdict. But Caleb now trying to get back into this. Kicks to the thigh and then crushes Judgment against the apron. Now picks Judgment up here. Sends him back under the rope. Now sliding in after him here. Takes him up. Modified brainbuster. Now Caleb sitting here looked like he was going to measure Judgment up for that Symphony of Destruction, but again, changed his mind and Judgment making him pay for it. Reverse elbow. Kick to the ribs. Wait a minute. Judgment setting him up. Dropping the gavel. The biggest win of his career if he pulls it off. 2, and Caleb kicks out at 2. Would be the biggest win of his sacrifice career, pitting the former world champion. Oh, now wait a minute, has him up. And driving him down, Michinoku driver, but too close to the ropes. Judgment now a little bump and grind for the crowd here as Caleb, though, making his way back up. Big clothesline by Judgment. And then a forearm takes Caleb down again. Single leg kick, putting him down for the 3rd time. But then he eats a boot there from Caleb. Then a kick right to the spine. Caleb now gut wrench. Deadlifting Judgment up into a powerbomb. Holds the pin. 2. Now Caleb locking him in. Has that crossface sunk in deep. And Judgment taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission, the Unbreakable One, Caleb James. In a match that Judgment had going his way, but got caught one too many times playing around. There you see that Michinoku driver, but right foot leg right under the rope. And there's that crossface sunken in deep. Judgment nowhere to go. Notice where Caleb had his body between Judgment and the ropes, making sure of it. So big win for Caleb James, looking to get back on track. And maybe shake off losing the Bastards and then that assault that was perpetrated originally. You know, Colt Matthews and Orion after last Sunday's show beating down Caleb. We've heard from both parties already. So we will see Caleb James. Wait a minute. I'm getting word we got people coming down from the ramp. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's Orion and Colt Matthews. We were just talking about them. Oh, this is bad. They're circling the ring. Caleb James in the ring by himself. This is not good. Referee's already trying to get Colt and Orion to go away, and Orion just slugged the ref. What the fuck? Colt Matthews hitting another one. Jesus Christ, I only have 4 refs. God damn it. Oh, wait a minute. They're up on the apron. Caleb's still in the ring by himself. There's the other ref in there already trying to plead with it. Caleb going to fight. Credit to the kid for trying to fight, but here comes a beatdown. Series of shots. See the referee yelling at him there, but Colt and Orion not caring what the ref was saying. And Caleb trying to fight back. Takes down Colt, but immediately grabbed by Orion. This is a mugging. Just driving Caleb down. You know this is going to be far from over. Caleb left by himself. Oh, you can look at Colt Matthews now just showing off, taunting the crowd. As both men just putting the boots to him. This is an all-out assault. And again, as soon as Caleb gets up, one of them puts him down. You see the referee pointing away, telling them to go away. They didn't bother to listen. They've already hit 2 of my referees. That's going to cost them some fucking money. But now, meanwhile, just dissecting Caleb here. You see Orion taunting the crowd here. Now they're just teeing off on Caleb. I've gotten word security's been in the back as the 2 masked men have gotten in a van of security in the parking lot, making sure they're gone. Some of them need to get their ass back down here to ringside because Caleb James is getting dismantled. Now, series of shots right to the head there. This is a public execution of Caleb James here. This isn't even a fight. As they are beating him up the rampway now on the steel. But Caleb's still trying to fight back, but immediately put down again. And just tossed and dropped on that steel. That is flesh-hitting steel. And now Orion, the insurance policy, show of strength here. Dropping Caleb James down. And again, Colt Matthews, like I said, this is not a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a public execution. I don't know where the fuck the rest of my security is, god damn it. But someone's getting fired for this shit. You can hear the crowd booing and Orion and Colt Matthews not giving one care at all. But Caleb again trying to fight back for all he's worth. And Orion just flattened him again on the steel. But again, Colt kicking him away. Now you can see those strikes and a leg sweep. And now again, like I said, this is a public execution. Colt Matthews showing off. He did say when he got a chance he was going to put Caleb down for good. But this is too much. This is way too much here. This is bad. Where the hell's my fucking security? Now Caleb again fighting back, the crowd trying to will him back on. Spinning neck breaker though, again right on that ramp. This is, I mean, don't get me wrong, I made my career out of sending a message to people. I mean, I made that career doing this. But this, there comes a point when it's just too much. And I mean, and hats off to Caleb for the heart still trying to fight back. But this is, listen, this is a public execution, and it comes a point where you gotta worry about somebody's future out of the business, their quality of life. Said the rest of my security not coming down for some unknown fucking reason. I mean, this is, this isn't even a fight anymore. This isn't even beating someone up. This is literally a dissection. They have dissected and are conducting a public execution. Now, big stomp by Orion. And Colt Matthews with the legs right across the ribs again. And Caleb still trying to fight back. I mean, credit to the kid still trying to fight, but this is... This was Orion just... For the most part, Orion just doing the heavy lifting and Colt Matthews watching on. You already see Caleb bleeding. His whole face is covered in blood. And again, Caleb trying to fight back. No. Heart, oh, God, the heart punch, and Caleb's not moving. Orion with the heart punch has dropped Caleb James. And I said that there's beating someone up. They're sending a message. And then there's this. I mean, right there, right on the heart. And you see Caleb immediately collapsing. As you see the two men celebrating. The medical staff is going to have... They're going to, of course, be evaluating Caleb, but like I said, this very dire situation. So just too much. Too much. Now, Chance running on his way down to ringside. Colt Matthews and Orion taking off over the barricade. damage done, I guess message sent, and they take off through the crowd. As medical staff will be getting Caleb James to the back. Of course, we do have a women's match coming up scheduled here next. You know, if I hear anything about the condition of Caleb James from the medical staff, I will, of course, let people know. But in the meantime, as people are getting Caleb out there, you know, we're getting ready to set up for our women's match, but oh my God. I mean, I'm pretty much speechless here for the most part. Like I said, there's sending a message and then there's going too far. And that was going too far. You know, as we get ready for our women's match here, I am going to throw some more shout-outs to some other great channels you can see around the world. You know, channels like Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Of course, that's on the Platinum Dragon Studios network. Of course, that is with your host, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. Then, of course, we also have, you see him in the chat right now, Raging Chaos Wrestling. Where, you know, if he's on air, you might get a creation stream. You might get some Dead by Daylight. You might even... You never know what he's going to bring. He's been bringing some Borderlands lately. You just never know what is on the mind of that blue-haired freak. But another one of the originals, bringing you post-apocalyptic action. I'm talking about RWO. With, of course, that angry asshole Pete Wall. And, of course, you'll find that on the Pillar to Post network. And then another post-apocalyptic channel. I mean, all sorts of crazy shit coming out of this guy's head. I'm talking about Savage Warfare with your host, Mean Joey Green. And, of course, you're going to find that on the Dr. Anus Tickler network. I did not stutter. Your ears did not flap. That is the Dr. Anus Tickler network. And then, of course, just to finish some of these out right here, and then we will get to our women's action. You know, you've got to check out Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, holding a massive tag team tournament worldwide. So be sure to check him out for that tournament. If he's not holding the tournament, you might get some Dead by Daylight from him. You might get some Friday the 13th. You never know what the Jobber Factory still has coming off the line. Then, of course, we have TJ Toad on the channel to Jew 22, bringing you a huge variety of stuff. Some Fire Pro Wrestling, some MMA, some NHL, some Jackbox. You never know what he's going to play for you. But if you want some just hard and gritty, hard-hitting action from over across the pond, you gotta check out UKWF and 3LW. Of course, the man calling the action there, Omar Wolf, here from Sacrifice. And you're gonna find that on the channel of UKWF 3LW Omar Wolf. And last but not least, some of the craziest shit you're ever gonna see. I'm talking about the Underground Circus with your ringmaster, Wild-Eyed Yeti. But on that note, wait a minute. I've been getting word and I'm seeing the side view here. Holy shit, that's Mark Caliber under that mask. I'll Fucking swear to God it is. Between that tattoo and between those eyes. What the fuck? Oh, not a problem at all there, brother. You know it. As Shino talking to Ian, we know they've had a huge rivalry not too long ago. We have to get security back there before all hell breaks loose there as well. But we are headed down to the ring for women's action. Of course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, she's accompanied to the ring by Roxanne. She is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion. Weighing in at 122 pounds, representing the Blackhearts, Sunshine Ivy Pine. Oh, holy shit, more of them damn sirens. What the God fucking damn it. And we're seeing on the split screen Shino and Ian seeming to be on the same page. Of course, this is a non-title match. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent on the way to the ring. She's accompanied by Ava Marie Nightwalker, representing the Dynasty, weighing in at 140 pounds. She is my daughter, Trinity Nightwalker. Of course, my wife's gonna slap the hell out of me for that one, that's for damn sure. Trinity on her way down has been on a roll lately. As I said, this is a non-title match, but you know if she can score the victory, that would very much put her up in the rankings and in the discussion for an opportunity. As you can see over on the far side, both Roxanne and Ivy watching on. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Quick double knees out the gate. Modified code breaker by Trinity. Going right after Ivy. Ivy finally kicking her away. Leaping clothesline. Oh, welcome back there. Now, huge hot shot there by Ivy, and now looking to slow down Trinity, just tearing at the face. Trinity, though, looking to fight her way out, breaking the grip and then taking her over. Went for that clothesline, but Ivy quick to duck under, and again, and now enziguri to the back of the head. Trinity rolling out to the apron as Ivy showing off a little bit here. Big open hand shot. Now Ivy throwing some comments there over to Ava. Trinity quickly back in the ring, taking advantage of the distraction. Pullback lariat, taking the head off of Ivy. Holy shit. Ivy now quick to come back with a jawbreaker of her own. Sending Trinity over to the corner. Jumping up top, raining down shot after shot. The European uppercut dropping Trinity to the mat in the corner. Now Ivy looking to keep the advantage here. Slingshot leg drop. Now calling for Trinity to get up here. What does Ivy have in mind? Springboard, Hurricane Rana taking her over. Now Trinity reverses the Irish whip. Quick go behind now. German suplex. And a second one. Trinity keeping the hands clasped. 3 for 3. Now Trinity showing off to the crowd maybe a little too much here. Now front face lock kick to the ribs. Jump up kick right to the jaw, and there's a chair in the ring somehow. Could not see from my vantage point when the chair was introduced. Now quick cover by Trinity, 1, and only a 1 count. Roxanne seeming to think Ivy has it well in hand, not getting involved. Big clothesline and now getting shoved out of the corner. Trinity now measuring Ivy here. Right to the side of the head, spinning Enziguri. Now stomp to the ribs of Ivy here. Trinity going to work on her. Kick across the face. That chair yet to be used by either competitor. Double knees right to the spine. Now what does Trinity have in mind? Show of strength and leverage. Taking Ivy for the ride. And letting her go almost on top of the chair. You have to wonder if she was aiming for it. 2. And no, at 2.5. Trinity having an argument with the referee that should have been a 3 count. Now, wait a minute. Dragon Sleeper applied almost in the middle of the ring. Doesn't have it locked in all the way, it appears. Can't tell from the vantage point. Does not. Ivy finding an escape and a kick between the shoulder blades. And there's that discus clothesline taking Trinity's head off. In for the cover. Where's the referee? Still don't know where the damn ref is. Oh, referee was being distracted by Ava. Now Ivy going for that modified camel clutch. As we see in the split screen, Shino shaking hands with Ivy. What the fuck does that mean? Now Trinity, quick German suplex. Hanging on. We saw her pop off 3 in a row earlier. Looks like she's going for it again. Now Trinity with the war cry there, getting fired up. Now stomping right to the ribs. Big forearm right across the side of the head. Now Trinity picking her back up. Big clothesline, making a pair. Single leg drop kick, putting down the Intercontinental Champion. See Ivy in the corner looking worse for wear. Trinity just staring her down, almost as if she's daring her to make a move. As you see Roxanne trying to shout some words of encouragement there, right by the corner. Now wait a minute, big kick to the ribs. Spinning unprettier into the cover. 1, 2, and kick out of 2 by Trinity. It would look like Trinity was measuring her up, but might have took too long. Ivy capitalizing now. Off the top, nobody home. Now Trinity taking her over face first into the turnbuckle. Repeated shots, working her over. Ivy down face first. Now Ivy throwing Trinity into the corner, moving over to follow up on her. Sending her across the ring. Now charge up, drop kick right into the corner. Now into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Back and forth matchup. Very game opponent here from Trinity, but in the end, maybe the inexperience showing its head when she had the advantage. And instead of following up on it, just stood there and watched her. Might have been the mistake there. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sunshine Ivy Pine. So there you see that rolling unprettier and try to get the cover. That was right after the point I was making reference to. Because Trinity had the match in her way. Had her watching. But in the end, Ivy with the win. And you still see Roxanne on the outside. As we get ready for our main event, it is title time. Jake Bagwell getting his rematch at the International Championship. But not against the person who beat him for it. Of course, while Jake Bagwell was on injured reserve, Johnny Crow capturing the title. The same night Bagwell made his return. So now it is Bagwell versus Crow. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I need another fucking beer. Alrighty, that much better. Here we go. Chance reporting that Caleb James still unconscious. As here we go down to ringside, it is main event time. Of course, there is our crowd announcer. While she announces to the live crowd, I take care of announcing for the rest of the world here. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the international title. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds. He is accompanied to the ring by his wife, the Goddess of Pain. Representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it is the Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Of course, Jake Bagwell, a former international champion. This is his opportunity to get the title back. Of course, Michael Carter, you can see from the back, saying that this is not over, title or not. He still has a beef with Jake Bagwell. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, on his way down to the ring now, representing the Dynasty. He weighs in at 265 pounds. He is accompanied by his wife, my daughter Sophia Nightwalker. He is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, Johnny Crow. Johnny Crow capturing the title from Shifty at Global Warfare. And there everyone at home can see that is what is on the line, the international title. And Jake Bagwell losing the title to Shifty the Drunken Clown, but then being injured after an attack by the Beatdown Crew. So we needed a new contender, Johnny Crow winning that opportunity and then defeating Shifty. Johnny now handing the title over. Referee showing it to Jake here. He knows what's on the line. He knows what's at stake. He is a former champion. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Johnny Crow starting off quick with that sickle right to the back of the neck and then a kick right to the ribs of Jake. Went for another kick, but Jake rolling out of the way. Now sends Johnny off the ropes there. Dropped down by Jake Bagwell. Both men square off middle of the ring. Jake went to go for the legs. Johnny Crow stuffing him and then went for a clothesline but missed. Jake with a quick drop kick to the knee. Both these men starting off aggressively here. Swinging neck breaker by Johnny going right after Bagwell. Now STO takedown again, working on the head and neck area. We know Johnny loves to use that DDT, but he will also use a submission here to choke you out. Has to be careful of his shoulders, though. Shoulders dangerously close to being on the mat. But Bagwell showing power to escape. Both men slowed down for the moment. Quick shot by Johnny Crow. Duck behind, German suplex. Now takes him up, driving Bagwell back to the ground. Now Johnny's measuring him up here. Spins him around, big knee strike, and then a clothesline takes his head off. Now 2 handfuls of hair just driving him back to the ground. And now slowing down the pace with that neck vice. Middle of the ring, making sure Bagwell can't get up. Bagwell now fighting his way back to a vertical base. Series of right hands, nothing pretty or fancy there. Big clothesline takes down Crow. So Jake is the veteran in this contest. He has been here many times before. Now leg hooked in for the cover, only a 1 count. Now Jake with a reverse chinlock, maybe trying to stop the offense that Johnny Crow has been putting together. Very high impact and targeted assault. So Jake now controlling the momentum, controlling the pace here, and getting a bit of a breather. Now throws him into the ropes, into the corner, big clothesline, then peels him out of the corner. Crow back up to his feet, though. Went for a gut wrench, but Jake quickly elevated him up and over. Big knee strike to the side of the face. Now Jake in for the cover, 1, and only a 1 count. Now quick small package, 2. Now Jake throws Johnny over the top rope to the floor. What is going to happen here? Dangerous territory for both men. Disqualifications are a factor in this. Now Johnny going face first into the apron. Now scooped up here and driven down face first. Now going for the leg, but Johnny stops him there and then tosses Jake like a sack of trash. Going to work on him now. Now both men trading shots back and forth here. Big discus clothesline by Johnny, taking Jake out. Now Jake under the rope, Johnny with a big elbow. Johnny back in here, standing up on the apron, calling for Jake to get up. Springboard went for a forearm, but misses. Now Jake pulling him back up, big clothesline. Leg sweep down there. Here we go. Jake rolling tour of Texas Power Slam. We know what normally comes next. Jake going for the cover though. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now Jake inverted figure 4, locked in. Johnny Crow quickly looking to escape. Big shot to the mouth of Jake. Now grabs Jake there. Wait a minute. DDT! He caught the DDT out of nowhere. Jake busted open. 1, 2. And no, at 2.5. And Johnny Crow upset. He thought that was 3. Jake has been busted open. There's another knee striking that big clothesline once again, putting Jake down. Jake, though, quick back body drop, tossing Crow over. Crow looking to get up, but Jake's going to help him out here. Sends him over the top. Hit to the ribs, going to bring him back in the hard way. DDT. Jake showing that he can pull it off too. Now sends Johnny off the ropes. Elevates him up. Big punch to the jaw. You hear the crowd losing their mind. Jake for the cover for the title. And he's done it. Both men bringing everything they got. Jake getting busted open from the DDT out of nowhere. As we see here on the replay, a quick cover by Jake. Jake stayed very scientific early in the match here with a small package. But not even the tour of Texas enough to get him the title at that point. But in the end, that pop-up punch just drilling him. Here we see that DDT that busted Jake open. A lot of people thought it was over there, Johnny Crow included. But there you see. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, the Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. As Michael Carter enters the ring face to face. Message sent. Chance on the split screen as well. A lot of people already going to be looking for Jake Bagwell and that international title. But ladies and gentlemen, that was it for our show today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Whether you were here for 5 minutes, whether you're here for the whole show, whether you're watching it live or on the PlayStation Network or on the replay. If you like what you're seeing here today, hit that thumbs up button. And if for some reason you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications, so you never miss a minute of all the action we bring you. Again, thank you all very much. I appreciate it. If I don't see you beforehand, I'll catch you on some Wicked. But on that note, peace out, fuckers.